What's up, guys? So today's video, we're actually going to be going back in time. I recorded a time where we went to the drag strip, an 8th mile. We went to North Star Drags, and this was when my truck still had Diablo Sport and it had the headers installed. So now, as you guys know, if you've been following along a little bit, we actually ditched the Diablo Sport and we have the HP tuners, which is ready to be installed because we went through a bunch of Diablo Sport headache. If you're stopping in for the first time, check out the other videos. We kind of go into more detail on the Diablo Sport headache. But for this video, we went to the drag strip. I just got around to editing it now because it took me a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to cut to that video and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So today's video, we are going ahead and going back to the drag strip, the same drag strip as last time. So it should be fairly consistent. Of course, temperature is going to be a little bit different. I think it's a little bit hotter today, but we got the headers on the truck now. That's pretty much the only difference. We still have the 17-inch wheels on the truck, so the only major change is headers, and if you want to call it a change, we put new spark plugs in the truck. They're a colder temperature range plug, but that's basically it. So headers and plugs. We're gonna see, hopefully, I'm hoping to crack into the 8s with the truck. We basically ran our fastest time last time out was a 9:10, so I'm hoping that we can break into the 8s. And I think that would show an improvement, but we'll see, of course. But let's go ahead and get there. Hello. One tech card and spectator. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and air down the tires as usual. So let's go ahead and get those down. We're gonna start off about 28 PSI down from there 40-ish, and we'll see what happens for the first run. So doesn't look too packed yet, but let's get some runs in. All right, guys, we're in staging, first run. Got a little bit of treat for you. We got Jason with his Ram. We're gonna be running him. He's got a bunch of work done to his, but woo! Dodge pickup coming to you in the left lane. So we just ran a 9:19 for our first run. Wasn't that quick, but here it is. Ran a 9:19, definitely not fast. Jason ran an 8:27. He's got what, 28s? 28 by 10 slicks. He's got skinnies. What kind of intake do you say this was?
Oh, custom, I built it myself.
Oh, okay. So you built the custom intake then? Just yes. Oh, you got JDM, man. That's at least, that's like 10 horsepower. No filter, just straight through. This thing's quick. And of course, no active grille shutters. And stock engine, you said?
Stock intake oil pan.
Cool. Looks good, man. Looks good. And you got no fender liners. What else did you take off? No fender liners, no spare tire, no tailgate. That was it?
Full interior.
I'm surprised you haven't taken this off. It's not worth much, but... Alright, so what's the plan? We're going to take my tailgate off?
What we're going to do is we're going to take your stock tires. We're going to put drag radials in the back. That's this stack right over here.
Yeah.
We're going to take the tailgate off. That's about 75 pounds. We're going to take the spare tire off. That's give or take 75 pounds. So we're going to drop 150 pounds, and then the 28-inch tall drag radials are going to take his effective gear ratio down to about a 441. He's a 392 right now on stock tires, so we're going to go to a 441 effective gear ratio.
We can do 28?
And we're getting this truck in the 8s tonight. We're getting this truck.
All right, you heard it. You heard it from Jason. I think if the temperature went down, I think we might still get into the 8s with it just sitting this way, but I think that's definitely going to do something. Very
possibly. The density altitude right now is about 3,300. The sun's just dropping down over the hill right now, so our temperature's going to drop a little bit.
I gotta get you to check out my Diablo Sport too.
Yeah.
See if we can do anything with that.
We're gonna check out that Diablo Sport.
I haven't really talked too much about Diablo Sport, but I'm not too happy right now. So
we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what's going on exactly.
So, all right, let's see what we can put together. All right, so we're gonna take the taillight off my truck, but he wants to show us this weird connector. What the heck is that thing?
Just holds the wire steady.
All right, it's a good race. We'll get up first. Head up racing.
First
Left
thing,
lane, get there with us 8.
pop the wire
56.
loose
The right
here.
lane 8. 87.
Man, that's tight.
Got your red clip. Pop the clip. It's got
Probably never
100,000
been
miles on it. Then you'll take your filler plate.
You
Put it
sure
down
every
here.
truck came with one of those?
Yeah.
Really?
From the factory, they come with them. Yeah. That little plate's gonna go right back in there. Tuck your wire. Just kind of right there. We'll do this side
Dave
first.
Johnson in the left lane.
Need a hand for this one, or you want to do a one-hander?
I can do it one.
Yeah.
We get in the right lane.
Pull your little tab.
Yeah.
Slide it. I tuck them just right underneath so they don't slap the paint or anything.
Right on.
Lift up on the gate a little.
Same deal on that side.
Left lane 554.
Now, a lot of people don't know. These tailgates from the factory come with a very light assist inside them.
Yeah.
And it's inside, it's this bar that goes inside here. So what you have to do, you have to get your tailgate about right here
Yeah.
so the little thing will line up.
You got the little coupe in the right lane.
You can slide it out real easy. And then you have to raise your gate to relieve tension. It's about right here.
You got the little Chevy
Comes right off.
2-dog racing in
That
the
looked
left.
easy. Now you need a hand or a place to put that thing. All right.
Why not?
All right, so we got the tailgate off. We're gonna go ahead and take the spare tire off. I feel like this is common sense. We'll find out. We're gonna go ahead, get our toolkit under here. If I still left in here, you guys will laugh if you saw my spare jack because it's not here. I pretzeled it one day. So here's the toolkit. Jason, I think, is gonna take it off for us. Got 100,000 miles of road grime on her.
And that's it.
And crank her back up. We're done. All right, so we're in Jason's truck. We failed again with my i2 and my Diablo Sport, but he's got the Trinity. You're calling it T2, right?
The Trinity 2, yes.
Lord, in your right lane.
Well, it's not any faster than my Diablo Sport.
There we go. Has a pretty good list. Has a tuned vehicle. You can restore your vehicle. You can do a quick adjust. Say if I wanted to change my tire size for, say I got drag radials on or slicks. Get back out of that. I can go to custom tuning here, then install tune.
Make sure you turn your AC
I've
off.
got all my different
Staging lanes.
tunes that I will use for the truck. I've got 100 tune in right now for the track. I have a
That's why it's a little roaster.
93 street tune. I've got just a base 93 tune, and those are all by Jay Green. And then he's also written me a custom 105 track tune.
Nice. You never dynoed with any of his tunes, did you? Just see what
I've
it's
not
making?
been on a dyno yet.
No?
It would probably, with all the bolt-ons and everything, it'll put down about 380 horsepower.
Okay,
Maybe a little bit less, give or take, depending on the air quality.
Yeah. No, it's cool having all the gauges there for sure.
And you can completely change all the gauges, any layout you want, any color you want. It's pretty cool. You can do a 0 to 60 test, you can do a 0 to 100 test, quarter mile test, eighth mile test. Just make sure those are all done on a track.
Yeah, or in Mexico.
Exactly.
Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead make another run attempt. Only difference between this run and the last run is obviously a little bit cooler air, and we took out my spare tire and we took out the tailgate. So let's see what it is. Jason's gonna smoke me again, but we'll see what happens. Okay guys, so on the last run against Jason, it's the best yet that the truck has done. So we did a 9.08 in the 8th mile. Jason ran on 8.29. So he obviously went faster than we did, but definitely an improvement. I think I'm gonna try launching it a little harder, so we'll see what happens on this run. Okay, so that time was slightly better. We're number 60, race number 60. So we ended up running, this was 9:50 p.m. We ended up running a, where are we? 9.0759 versus a 9.08. So we were almost identical both runs. These are both with the tailgate removed, with the spare tire removed. The only difference was our reaction was a lot better on this one. We were 0.40 seconds reaction. This one I got a 0.19 I should say. And then 60 foot, I guess 60 foot was good in both. 2.09 60 foot and 2.04 60 foot on this one. So the last run that I did, I actually tried to launch it a little bit more, so I tried bringing the RPMs up. So I've tried both, just bring the RPMs up or just dumping it right at the beginning, but we're still dialing it in. We'll see what happens. Here's what you eat if you want to go faster. Organic tortilla chips. Hey, go fast food. All right, let's do another run. There's Jason. It's kind of dark out, but we're gonna do another run. See if we can't get into the 8s, hopefully and finally. Okay guys, so that last run we actually went a little bit slower, so we're gonna let things cool down here, and I'm also gonna change the setting, which I'll let you know in a second. So we ran a 9.15. Our reaction time was really good, 0.04. So that was pretty good. 60 foot was 2.11. So not as good as the last run, so we're gonna let things cool down, and at the same time we're gonna change our fan setting on the Sport. All right, we're gonna do one more run and then call it. Still got our tailgates off. I gotta get my exhaust to sound like that. Woo! All right, let's try it. Okay, so the best run so far was a 9.07 in the 8th mile, and then our reaction was a 0.0489, and 60 foot was a 2.07. So I'm just on the cusp of 8s without a tune, just the can tune. I think that might be as good as we're gonna get. We did run one more run, and I actually red lighted it, so I jumped by just a fraction. So 0.12, you could see red light, and then it was 9:26. But my temperatures was around 200 degrees when I left, so it was a little bit hotter, and that's why I think it ran a little bit slower. So we're almost wrapped up here. We're gonna go ahead and put the tailgate back on. Jason's over there putting his truck back together and put the spare tire back in. Might run one more pass, but we'll see what happens. Back to the stock wheels. Those aren't even stock wheels.
Yeah, those are the race stars.
Can't even see them from here.
Drag radios.
They look cool.
I run those on the street.
What size front are these?
225 65 17 in the front, or 325 45 17 in the rear.
Oh, okay. Which side locks first? This one?
Yeah, that's slide in.
Can't give you a time on it, though.
Okay, so we tried, but still didn't crack into the 8s, which was the goal for today. We came very close, but with full weight, we ended up putting the tailgate and the spare tire back in. And this was a really good run as far as reaction times go. So 0.0663, and we basically ran 9.17 in the quarter or 8th mile, I should say, and 2.12 60 foot. I ran a second one. We ran an identical time, almost identical speed, 9.17, but this one I red lighted it. I just jumped a little bit too soon, but pretty good overall. It's definitely improved. So it looks like taking out the tailgate and the spare tire is good for about a 10th in the 8th at least. So it's definitely a little bit consistently faster with those two removed, but still not good enough for the 8th, or for 8s in the 8th, I should say. But yeah, we want to, if we had tuned it, it probably would have been there or done a few more things, but this was just with the can tuned Diablo Sport tune. So that's pretty much it for this one. All right, Jason's got his truck all put back together. He's got his SMB intake back on his truck, his wheels, his tailgate, everything's back on. But we're out of here, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Check out Jason's channel. What's your channel?
Thanks for watching.
What's your channel?
I can't even remember my channel.
I'll put it below as well, so you can check out Jason. He's got the active grill shutters, or check out the other video that I have for the active grill shutters. You can get them off Jason, and it's been working great. No check engine lights for either one of us. And how many people you have running that right now?
There's probably about 20 guys.
So 20 guys running it, no issues. So check it out, but we'll see you on the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. The truck's going to be getting a lot faster. This was a lot hotter day than I've gone in the past, so I know it ran comparable to the last time without headers, but at the same time, it's a lot more humid and a lot hotter the time we went this time, so it kind of compensates a little bit for it. So we could have went and put on those smaller wheels like Jason was suggesting. I think he had a 28-inch tire that we were going to throw on, but I was pretty happy with how the truck performed. But I mean, once we get the transmissions shifting and all that stuff with the HP tuners, it's going to be a lot better. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Check out the other videos on the channel if you're stopping here for the first time. Also, we have the Instagram channel at Boost Motorsports, same spelling, and we also have a Facebook page if you guys want to join there too. So anywhere you guys want to follow along is cool with me, but we'll see you on the next video. Take care.